Hello, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor and in today's video, I am taking you on a month-long thrifting journey, aka this is everything that I thrifted in the month of November. Let's get into it. You already know what it is. We gotta do a voiceover when we go through all these clips. I didn't really get to record too much audio in the thrift stores, but basically almost everything you're about to see in this portion are some honorable mentions and things that I actually ended up leaving behind. A lot of the things that I found this month, even though they were perfect in some aspects, there was some sort of like minor damage to them or just something wasn't perfect. Also, while on this trip, I found a lot of Alfred Dunner and other older brands that I feel like you don't really see a lot anymore. I was gonna get this, but I just decided not to because I have a chenille sweater that's pretty similar and I don't wear it as much as I used to, so I'm gonna try to wear it a lot more this year. And then this brown thing, this fleecy thing that I'm touching, oh my god, this was amazing, but it was the itchiest and most uncomfortable feeling material I've ever touched in my life, so I put it back. Some more Alfred Dunner, and this really interesting little number. I liked it, but I'm not a grandmother. And then that shirt, I've thrifted a skirt that literally matches it. I loved everything about this jacket except for how bright red it was. I wish it was literally any other color. And this was really cool too. I think it's a business card holder. If it had a butterfly, I probably would have bought it over the dragonfly. Another, the mountain tee. I find a lot of these lately, but it just wasn't my size. This was a men's cardigan. I mostly was interested in the tag, but there was some damage on the sleeve. This guy was cute, but it's already past Halloween, so I didn't need him. And then this amazing piece of glass also stayed behind. And then up next is some of the most recent thrifting clips. And here I went to one of my favorite locations, Savers. I will just let you guys know now, I was not having a good time here. This location has lately been really hit or miss for me lately, and I don't know if it has to do with customers more so than the actual selection. Let's just say I had a really awful time at this location. I was just trying to like find sweaters and every aisle I went down would be empty. And then I'd start looking and then someone would be just literally almost touching me. And I don't mind sharing the racks, but I do mind when people like go into my personal space. Here are the honorable mentions that I left behind. This sweater, again, really liked it, but I just knew I wouldn't wear. I thrifted this exact sweater, but in gray, and then decluttered it and gave it to my cousin. This sweater I was obsessed with until I noticed the stain. Here is another Alfred Dunner sweater that I found that I did not get, and I think this one was also Alfred Dunner. All right, and welcome to the final portion of the video. I think some things that I didn't get to elaborate on during the voiceover is that the one clip that you saw with me in the thrift store trying to look through, like where I'm not holding the camera, this is why I truly hate going to Savers on senior day. This one woman like just literally thought it was her duty to thrift, like I'm not even joking, right next to me. She literally, in that video where I stopped it, she came up to me and basically almost touched me with her shoulder. And then I would go through a rack and she would catch up to me and then she would cut in front of me. So then I would leave and go to a different rack and she would like speed through one to just do the same thing, and I don't get it. I don't know why seniors do that on senior day. Like I get it, you wanna find good stuff too, but I want cute clothes for myself, okay? Relax. Anyways, let's get into this haul. A few items I don't physically have in front of me, but I will just overlay clips as I talk about them. So I went to the thrift store in the beginning of November and a cat lady must have died because I inherited a lot of her stuff. I got this really, really awesome like keyring holder, and it's 3 cats, which is why I got it. And Mark installed it and it is perfect where it is. I love it. I put my keys there every day and now I never lose my keys. The next item that I also got on that same day was like a door harp. I don't really know what else to call it. I'd never seen one before and it had cats on it and I thought it was cool. Let's get into the clothing items, which is probably why you're actually here. So some of these items you've already seen because I've already featured them in some of the videos that I published throughout this month. And I mean, some things also might have been actually purchased at the end of October and I'm just not thinking correctly. So If that's the case, I'm sorry, I don't remember. It's hard for me to remember, but now that I'm gonna actually start doing, because I thought about this like 2 weeks ago, so halfway through November, but now I know for next time to be a little bit more organized. I believe it was early November when I found these amazing cardigans that I did in fact thrift. Now this one, I unfortunately put it in my dryer and it shrunk just the ittiest bit, but I think if I get it wet again and just like let it hang dry, that might be better. And it's like a heavy sweater, so I know it'll take a few days to hand dry. And I don't know if this damage was already done to it when I first got it or if I did that because of washing it. But it is a gorgeous sweater. So another cardigan that I found earlier this month was this amazing like checkered plaid looking one. And this is from the brand Northern Isles. I've never heard of this brand before, but now I'm definitely gonna keep my eye out for other items from them. It's really, really well knitted, very heavy. I like the buttons on them because they're wooden, so they're a little bit different. And I think overall it's a great sweater. I know it's a size large, and it definitely shows that it's a size large on me because the neck opening is probably a little bit bigger than I would like, but overall I think it is a really cute cardigan. If we're going in chronological order of when I thrifted these things, I'm pretty sure these are next. Now these are the Hollister cargo pants that my cousin hid for me at the Goodwill near my house. And I'm so happy she did because I love these pants. I really think that these are gonna become a staple, much like how my black Levi's are, in the way that they're super comfortable. They fit perfect everywhere in waist and in length. And I love them. I've never had brown pants before. I've had like tan pants, but I've never had like straight up brown pants. And this is something I actually really, really, really wanted. I love these pants. You guys have seen them a few times. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I showed these in another thrifting video, but I did get them in November. I'm pretty sure at least. I hope I actually got them in November. Now we are getting into things that I actually did get in November for sure, that I know I guaranteed got in November. And the first is this Anna sweater. And it is oversized, and I think I still want to try, like I mentioned in the video where I wear it in an outfit, I want to try to take in the front because I don't love this front seam situation. I just think it's like a little clunky looking. So I think I could like possibly fold it on its seam and then sew it to take it in and then cut out the excess, but I am scared to cut into knit. So if you have any tips, tricks, suggestions before I actually do this, any and all, like I'm grateful for. I got a lot of advice on sewing and cutting crochet when I did my DIYing and upcycling my clothes until I'm obsessed. And I do want to include this in another rendition of that video. And maybe I'll look at some of the ways that you guys suggested to do based off the crochet. Again, I am a little nervous to do it. I worry that it will just completely fall apart. I love the colors. I think it's literally the perfect autumn colored sweater. If you have suggestions, let me know. But I love her and she's great. I don't love this front seam. So the same day I thrifted that, I thrifted this amazing Jennifer Moore long sleeve basic. I originally wasn't sure if I should get this or not in the store when I saw it because I have a long sleeve pretty similar to this that you guys have seen before, but it's a different color and it's definitely not the same quality ribbed material. So this is a much thick ribbed material. So that is also why I bought this. I really like this top. I think it fits great overall. I like to wear it either layered with that other sweater or you can just kind of like half tuck it into some jeans and I think it looks super cute because it's like the perfect cut and fit. And then another sweater I found in that trip is this. I showed this again in another video you are going to be seeing if it's not already out, and this is a Karen Scott sweater. If you've never seen Karen Scott in the thrift store, you need to keep your eyes peeled for it. It is some good stuff, especially if you have like a style more similar to me, I feel like. To me, they're like little Christmas birdhouses, and it's this really nice like fleece on the inside, so it's super duper warm. And I think she's gorgeous. She's 80% cotton and it is a size extra large, but I like the oversize on me because it's more wide than it is long, which again, I love. And I really like this double collar feature. I feel like a lot of brands don't do this anymore where they have like a double collar, but I think it looks so good. And then we don't have to actually layer shirts like this if you're gonna be warm in something that's like this. Now we're getting to some things that you saw in my most recent video, or one of my most recent videos, because I'm really not sure my upload order in any of these. But in my Thanksgiving outfit inspo, I went thrifting the day before, or the day of filming that, and then also washed these sweaters to feature in that video because I just thought they were too good to not like show and try on. The first is this blue turtleneck, and it's this beautiful cornflower blue color. It's not super in your face in like vibrancy because it's not like neon, but it is definitely like a great color. I really like this color on me. I think this color goes well with most things, and it is, again, meant to be worn kind of like how this is. The brand is Wainscot, so if you've ever heard of it, let me know. This is 100% cotton, which is kind of the main reason why I bought it, because it's super thick and I think it's well made. And I've always wanted a sweater with some sort of cable knitting on it. It kind of hit a lot of boxes, and I just really fell in love with the color. And it fits me amazing, I also think. So it did come with some really scary looking shoulder pads, and by scary looking I mean they looked like they were fabric sewn bra cups with batting stuffed on the inside. So that was definitely interesting. They definitely were falling apart, so I'm glad I cut them out, and I just love how it fits me. So this was a win. All right, 2 more clothing items to get through. This one is yet again another one that you saw in that video I was just talking about, and it is this mock neck beige sweater with this really cool, like, it's kind of like a cable knit, but it's not a cable knit. And I really, really love this. I think I'm gonna wear this on Thanksgiving, but also after what I found today thrifting, because of course I'm annoying and I had to go last minute thrifting because it's basically the end of November and I don't want to go too close to Thanksgiving where it's gonna be insanity. And honestly, I think today was the biggest mistake of going because of the fact that it was just crazy at Savers because of senior day, and then also at Goodwill because who knows why. But when I was at Goodwill, I actually ran into one of my old coworkers, and she told me how she watched my closet clean out video, which was embarrassing in the moment, I won't lie, because I've just never had someone like straight up that I know personally talk to me about my YouTube. Most people just kind of like, I think, ignore it, which is kind of embarrassing, but it is what it is. But I really appreciated her telling me that she watched my full video and liked it. So, hey, Kelly. Anyways, while I was there, I wasn't really having a lot of luck, honestly. And I first dilly-dallied into I kind of went through everything. Honestly, I was not in a good mindset, I think, because of my whole experience at Savers with the lady just following me and being on top of me. Then I also, when I walked into Goodwill, there was this girl with this really, really cool racing hoodie, and I was like, damn, she has really good style. I'm definitely not gonna find anything now because she's gonna find it all. I was wrong because I found something good. But first, I wanna show you the kind of obscure find, which I don't know. This to me, I think is kind of cool though. I was born in the 90s, and my, then was also the birth of Beanie Babies. So I found this. It is a Beanie Babies first edition official club. I don't even know what you call a kit, membership kit. It came with everything inside. I just want to show you because I thought this was insane to me. First of all, this is from 1998 and it is in pristine condition. Look at that. 1998 new releases. And then also, can we just talk about the top 10 things to do with your Beanie Babies? Why does one of them have a serious debate with them? I don't know. I thought it was funny. But the coolest thing of all is it came with this gold card saying you're an official club member. I think it's so cool. I think it's just so cool though. It's kind of ridiculous, but the main reason why I bought it is because it came with 5 sheets of stickers of Beanie Babies, and every single sticker is here. Every single one of them. It's kind of a stupid pickup, but I'm very, very happy. Also, if you started a Beanie Baby club, they have a do not disturb. This honestly is so funny to me because there's a meeting in progress. A Beanie Babies meeting in progress. Who does that? And last but not least, the final item that I thrifted is this Karen Scott sweater. It's actually a cardigan, and originally I wasn't really sure if I should get it because I don't wear a ton of red, and honestly that checkered sweater is one of like maybe 2 red items that I own. So now this is one of like 3 items that I own. It is wool, so there is that to worry about. I really just love the embroidery on the bottom. The buttons are like these really cool like iridescent shells, and to top it all off, it was only $7. So I did pick it up. Honestly, I actually think this was on sale because this and the Beanie Babies thing should not have equaled $10 after me rounding up. So this might have been 50% off. I have no idea what color it was today, if it was yellow or blue. And it fits me really well. I actually tried it on in the mirror, and I was trying to film, but like also like trying not to film people, and there's just too many people, which is why I stopped filming. But it's cute. And I really like it. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like this idea, possible format of monthly thrift with me's? Because if you do, I mean, I'm gonna continue them anyways for like a few months and just see, kind of like play with it a little bit and see what I like and what I don't like. I think this is a good idea in a way. I think it also depends on if I have like a huge thrift haul or if I do something more minor. I don't really tend to do huge thrift hauls, but on the off chance that I find a bunch of amazing things, I would probably just do that as a standalone video. I don't know, let me know what you think. Also, let me know what your favorite find was that I had. I honestly don't know which one. Clearly this month was the month of sweaters, but I think every single one that I got was really good. And this is gonna allow me to be able to declutter some of the fast fashion ones that I've collected over the years that I love, but I don't wear them as much because they're just not the same quality that they used to be made. And I like a nice warm sweater. I don't wanna put on a thick sweater that does not keep me warm. You know what I mean? I feel like that's like not something difficult to ask for. All right, so that brings us to the very end of today's video. If you liked it, please be sure to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think. I heard that most people that subscribe and leave a comment below tend to get a response. Maybe that could be you. All right, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.